Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Carolyn L. Prisms. Today we're making this unique slant birthday card. I think it's really pretty. So we use a series of different punches. We use three basic colors. We use Flirty Flamingo, Daffodil Delight, and Granny Apple Green, along with a few stamp sets. All right, so let's get moving on this card. So this is our base. This is PEAR PIZZAZZ, and I've already cut it from 9 to 7 1/4. Now our DSP today is Lovely Leaves. Unfortunately, this is out of the catalog now. It no longer is in the catalog, but it's a very pretty paper. I've already measured and cut it by 8 3/4 by 7. So I'm going to glue this down to my base. Okay, so I glued this down. We're all set to go. I'm going to score this now at 3 inches. Because there's 2 layers of paper, I really want to make sure I get a good line here. Okay, and then I'm going to score it at 6 inches. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to measure this from the bottom. I'm going to measure up to 4 1/4, right there. So we're going to take this back to my cutter, and we're going to put this 4 1/4 mark right in the path of our cutter. And this right in the path of our cutter, because we're gonna. All right, so I've got my paper where my mark is at 4 1/4, and I'm going to bring it right down and make sure I've got the corner in the cutting track also. Make sure you've got it all set, and here we go. So I'm going to take this now and start my folds. Give it a good press, and then this piece will come like this. I've cut a piece of lace paper. It's laser cut by 3 and 4 1/2 inches. I'm going to glue it here, then I'll be trimming some off, so it'll have a nice little interest background. So I'm going to put some glue on the back of my lace. Now I've taken a sponge and I've got it sponged into the glue. This way you get a nice sticky background without a whole bunch of glue oozing out. Okay. And then a little bit of trimming. Okay. Now let me get some trimming going. Okay. And over. There we go. Nice little background for my card. So now let's start working on the flowers. Alright, so I stamped the mason jar on window sheet paper and with STAY-ON. This will be on the front of my card. I'm going to be stamping tulips. Okay, so I've stamped my tulips in Daffodil Delight and Flirty Flamingo. Now I'm taking a little bit of magic, I call it. It's called STELLA, and that'll put a nice shine on my flowers, right? So I'm going to cut this out. There we go. All right, everything's cut out. We got some STELLA for some fun. We got stamps. We've got leaves. So we're ready to play with our picture. All right, got to figure out where we want everything to be. We want that. Got lots of pretty colors. Nope, I don't like that. I think I want... We're going to put some dimensionals on here also. Get some leaves. Okay, I think I have an idea. Oh, that's going to look good. Yeah. I'm gluing some stems in so I can arrange my flowers on top. So I'm going to leave that aside for now. I'm going to figure out where I want my stems to go. I'm arranging my flowers, so I'm only going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom because I don't want it coming out at the top. There. Okay, I've got all my stems glued in. I don't have my jar glued in yet, but that's coming. Okay, I think we'll put another one here. I like that. Okay, and maybe a leaf coming up through here. Yeah, I kind of like that too. Okay, we'll get that in. Okay, I decided I wanted to pop this last one up a little bit, so I'm putting dimensionals on it. I put a little bit of glue just along the edge because I don't want it to show when I get this down. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm still playing. All right, let's get that in there. All right, I think I'm happy with this now. So I'm taking my stitch-shaped framelets, and this is the larger oval, and I'm going to cut that out for the inside because that'll go right here. All right, so I decided to stamp some flowers on the side of my oval before I cut it out. I thought it was a better idea. So now I'm just going to put a happy birthday here because it is a birthday card. I will be stamping it with Flirty Flamingo. I used butterfly wishes for my stamp set for the inside. I like that. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Let's see what happens. Okay. We're going with some butterflies. So, I'm doing pink on the bottom, but I'm going to stamp this off first. Okay, so let's line it up. There we go. And yellow on the top, stamped off again. There we go. Okay, so I stamped my beautiful butterfly out, and I'm going to line up my punch, my butterfly punch. So now we're going to do the body with Memento Black. There we go. So I stamped my little butterfly, cut him out with my dual butterfly punch. Now I'm going to stamp off one color, Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to try and line it up. There we go. Now I've got the other bottom half to my little guy. Stamp off again. So I want to keep the color light. There we go. Okay, so he's got his little body that I stamped. And now I'm going to get my card set up on the inside. So I'm sticking him on with glue dots because I do want him to have that 3D look coming up. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the little guy. Okay, on with their little antennas. There we go. Okay, I've got my little antennas on, my little butterflies on. Now I'm just going to glue this onto my card, and we are finished this card. Just make sure that your inside piece doesn't show above when you close your card. There. Okay, so we're going to put a little bling to this. I've got some nice pearls that I think will look really, really nice on this card. So we're just placing them Maybe one more down here. There we go. There. All right, so this card is done. Thank you so much for sticking with me and watching this video. Make sure you click the like button and subscribe to our channel. We try and film every Friday. Thanks for spending some time with us.